until we're running live.
Well, we're live now.
Okay, there it goes. Hey, I managed. How do you like that?
All right.
Usually something sneaks in and you get that echo thing going on.
I'm literally afraid. I'm literally afraid what Mikey's going to ask me. What?
Well, hold on 1 minute. Just let me welcome everyone to the Mikey Famine After Party. As you can see, we are well underway at poking fun at each other. You know, it's kind of what we do. We have fun. But, you know, like I always say, man, you can't poke fun at other people unless you can make fun of yourself first. And I'm always the one with the self-deprecating humor. So,
yes. My man.
Anyway. So we have enough. Okay, I'm hearing an echo.
Let me see. Tell you what. Let me see if mine is causing it. Oh, get over here. Damn it.
Ow, ow.
What did you did?
Okay, I'm not hearing it now.
You're not hearing it?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll leave these off my head because I'll tell you, wearing
it was
for a
Mikey?
while, it gets annoying.
Because you're the only one muted. Oh, now I'm hearing it.
Okay, what I will do is we'll see if this fixes it.
Not just in the chat now.
Okay.
The silence is deafening people. All right, while we're doing this, I'm going to do the introductions anyways while you guys...
Is this any better?
Yes, actually.
It must have been me then. Okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, we are gold. All right, so we got my friend Vikram, who's co-host with me on a lot of the Atheist Republic stuff here in Vancouver. How you doing, man?
Hey, everyone. I'm good. How are you?
Well, you know, having fun like usual. And we got, of course, the guest of the evening, Mikey Sassy Famine.
I'm taking over. I'm sassy now.
Oh, no one can be me. No one can be me. So.
Oh, we even got the whole head thing going on. I love it. And next up on the list is my moderator extraordinaire, Mr. Inquisitive Quandary.
Hey.
And, of course, the amazing, the beautiful, the wonderfully funny, giggly, bubbly, sassy herself.
Hi.
That was quiet. So anticlimactic, Sassy. What the? Hi. And of course, the absolutely irreplaceable and wonderful human being, that one of the first people I met in the community, and we hit it off right away with a Scotch addiction. The one, the only Diana, known as the Lavender Lady. How are you doing tonight? I had it coming.
No, I'm getting there. Seriously, I'm getting there. It's been rough this last week, but a lot of us are really, really hurting because I was very, very much loved.
Yes, he absolutely was. And I saw a lot of the shows that we're talking about, Cy, and all of them had some really great people in there. And a lot of very touching moments.
Say that about me, pig.
And just to hang on there, Sassy. I mean, it was so bloody unexpected. I couldn't make it into any of those, right? Shows. I was already preoccupied with other shit. Otherwise, I would have been there in a heartbeat.
Well, this is the thing. Because it was so sudden, it really hit hard.
Yeah.
Had he been ailing for a year, 6 months or something, where you've got time to prepare, you know, something's going downhill and it's going to take a while and everything, that whole thing. Had it been that, Sylvia, will you be... Sylvia's being Sylvia. Had it been something like that, it still would have been difficult, but it would have been easier. But the darn thing is, he was here.
Yeah, just there.
In this chair Monday. because he had come from his neighborhood is, if you're familiar with Asbury Park, where God went to play skee ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that more or less that area. Drove out here to Pittsburgh to pick me up, take me to the hospital for my kidney biopsy, and then waited while it went through and everything else, and then brought me back home. And we sat and we talked, and we went out and got an Impossible Burger. He insisted that we do that for science. Sylvia climbed into his lap, for Christ's sake. We sat here talking for a while, and it was time for him to go home. Tuesday, there was an ad that appeared on whatever browser, wherever it is, where the local KFC has this chicken sandwich going, which is a piece of chicken between two donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I want to try that.
How very American.
Yes, and the limited area and limited time was Norfolk, Virginia, and Pittsburgh. So I got on the horn that evening and said, "Hey, Cy, we have this chicken sandwich with the donuts. You got to come out here. We're going to do this for science." So maybe it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock when we finish talking. And, because he had said something with, there was talk of the barbecue, so I was coming out anyway. 8 hours later, he's dead.
Was he on his way to work, or?
He was taking his son-in-law somewhere, or going to pick him up. That was it. He was in the vehicle by himself, so he was going to pick Pete up, and he had the heart attack behind the wheel.
Because I saw the pictures of the wreck, like when he got hit.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one with the car sideways across the road?
Yeah.
That was not him. He took that picture on his way home from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was PA.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that was PA Turnpike at the 88-mile post. No, he had his fatal accident on, I think it was Route 18.
Okay.
Near Neptune, New Jersey.
But he had a heart attack while behind the wheel.
Yeah, and the way it was described, because Cy always drove with a dash cam.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, one of the things I asked his son-in-law was if he could find that dash cam and take some video clip out of it, because Cy and I were having a conversation there as Cy was driving out to the burger place. We're just talking about stuff and everything. And if there's any way I could get my hands on that video, that would be, just a conversation between Cy and me. Spontaneous, I don't know if we'll have it or not, but if we could, I'd like it.
I can't see why he wouldn't give it to you if there is copies to be made.
Well, that's what I mean. If there are the copies to be had, then I'm sure that he would send them out to me. He's got stuff to do, so it's going to be a while before I get to talk to him. But
Understood.
And then the other stuff going on with, we've got to decide how we're going to handle the legacy of the Science Strike Force. The crew is talking about that. The family is involved in the discussions. We have to see where we're going and how we're getting there. So we are having another tribute in the usual movie night time slot on Friday.
Okay.
So for the Eastern time zone, it would be the midnight between Friday and Saturday. That would come on.
Should you guys are? I usually come in towards the end because I'm always at jam, so I would always come in towards the end.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Friday for you.
Right.
Yeah, and I've got a link to it, but I forgot where. I think it's in the middle of a message I had with one of the crew, so it would take me a while to dig it out. But I will put it up, and we can all come by and join in. I know one or two people. I know I've said there's memorial after memorial after memorial. When are you going to quit already? But it's a case of
what.
We're really,
a person's fucking life we're talking about.
Well, that too.
We'll take as much time as we need to pay respects and honor a friend. So when anybody says shit like that, just brush them to the side.
If there's any good to be said that comes out of this, I managed to book Shannon Q for a second cup of coffee this coming Sunday. We will be talking about long distance grief. With the rise of interpersonal relationships going on over the wire. Like you and I, Neil, we're friends on opposite ends of the continent.
Yeah.
So, your type of long distance relationship going on, that sort of thing. What happens now when your long distance friend is gone and you're grieving? How is that different to the normal, if you want to call it normal grieving process, where you're around friends and neighbors? And that's what I'm going to be talking to Shannon about.
I hear you.
Yeah.
The bigger support group isn't there.
Right. Yeah. Because, there's nobody who said Shiva,
It's yeah.
I'm sure you
talking
get that
my
one.
language now.
Yes, absolutely. I know about that. That's the unfortunate thing, because yes, there is that in Sai's case, there is that group of people we can get on the line and talk to each other, but nobody can give anybody else a hug because we're an average of 400 miles apart.
Well, that if I was there right now, you'd already be getting one. So. Oh
yes, absolute. We know this.
I think Mike's gonna hug the camera, or he's gonna go pee.
No, he's gonna freshen his drink.
What's it with pee? That's gross, man.
Whoa! I know people who do that, but it's like no way a minute here. We can't,
At least strain it through your T-shirt, Mikey.
Jeez.
Another good thing I should say that came of this is I am talking to some of the family members. Sai's youngest sister and I have been talking a little bit. One of his daughters and I have been talking a little bit, and you get to know the wider circle. Mm-hmm. You get to know them, they get to know you, the whole thing going on, and really it's only a good thing so far. So I have...
it's just unfortunate that it took an event like this for some
Yes, indeed. Because there's the thing. Sai was only 52. Sai was almost exactly 10 years younger than I.
The same age as me, dude. 52.
Yeah. May 19th, 1967. And
I'm older than him.
Okay, you're
October 66. See, in a month I'm going to be 53, so.
Okay then. Gotcha.
Maybe I should consider the drinking now.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember because we had many conversations on many things. I mean, oh man, it was Sai and I could have conversations for hours. We get on the phone and we're just talking away, and you start talking at 6 p.m. and before you know it, it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's like my after shows,
Yeah.
But
I feel that way during my interviews. Right? like all of a sudden an hour's up, and I'm like, wait, that was an hour? Because I really like talking with the people.
How long was our interview? It was about like an hour or so.
I think ours was. I think actually it was over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes or something.
It's always so long with me.
But the deal with Sai is that part of it may be the genetics. There we go. There was the Italian half of the family and the Polish half of the family, and if I remember the way he put it, the Italian half of the family was prone to, the males especially, were prone to dying early, and then the Polacks would live forever. Which
So
which
it's kind
I'm,
of a crapshoot for him.
yeah, there you go. Which I'm accustomed to, because half the well, I don't know about the genetics or anything, but the people who raised me, half of them were Polacks, the other half are Slovaks.
Well, for
And-
any consolation, I work with a Polak, and his name's Jersey.
Okay.
Funny enough, and he says he's going to live forever.
Okay.
That's kind of long-winded for that, but
yeah, it's just the suddenness of it is I'll emphasize that again. It's not expected at all. Like I said, I had just talked to him a couple hours previously.
nobody can see that coming.
Right. Now, the last time Karis talked to him, I think she said something to the effect that he was tired and not feeling too well. That may or may not have been
Fine.
but he is worse, or was worse than I am, when it comes to ignoring signs like that.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I'm immortal. Screw this. I'm fine.
I think we all do that to a certain degree. Your arm's hanging off. I'll get it patched up tomorrow.
It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's but a flesh.
He's been a scratch.
But your arm's off. No, it's not.
Speaking thereof, he didn't even get to know the results of that biopsy that he took me to. I am not dying next week.
That's excellent news.
So
Yeah.
maybe 2 weeks from now, but not next week.
All right. Well, that's all right. In 2 weeks, we'll worry about it then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, thank you, Diana, for updating everybody on the size story, because I'm not sure if everyone in my chat knew about it. So
he was a wonderful man. I love him dearly. I hear his voice, and it is in my memory that I hear his voice.
of course,
But
don't ever let that disappear.
There are those shows,
Of course.
the movie nights, and I hope that they are preserved.
Is somebody going to take that over and do one
We're-
in his
We're
honor?
going to be talking about how to handle that now that pretty much all of the memorial stuff and like the memorial service foresight that was in New Jersey, and all that stuff is over, and things are starting to settle back down, and everything's getting back to normal, more or less. Now we can start talking about that stuff.
Cool. I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, because there's already been little things said, that, as soon as things settle down, we'll start talking. That's the kind of stuff that's been said. So all we have to do is just, I'm expecting maybe we'll start to say little things in a week or so.
Good.
And I'm hoping to be in on some of that stuff, and because Cy and I had a close relationship, and I knew a lot of this stuff that he wanted to do. Karis knew even more than I did. They had long conversations about his plans for Science Strike Force. Well, she was his exec. She was second in command. So of course she knew everything. So we'll see if we can get any of that going and how we want to handle that sort of thing.
That's good. That's good to hear, because I think that his show should carry on in some form and maybe add his name to the label, the Sci Strike Movie Night.
Well, there's even more than movie night.
Oh no, I get that, but
yeah.
using
Okay.
that
I
as
see
an
what you're saying. Yeah.
example, like,
Yeah.
as a tribute.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna be heading out. But,
Hold on. Now we didn't even get to the whole. Mikey said he had something for you.
Well, say it, Mikey.
Sassy's in her polar bear PJs, man. I don't blame her. She's got to go to sleep.
So she probably doesn't want everybody to know this, but she got off Twitter and she has been on my Facebook begging me to make a background track for her I Love Trump song. And I just wanted to let her know.
Wait. Hold up.
She has this whole, like...
About Trump.
She has this whole homage that she wanted to do. Like, there was Train. It was more like a power ballad. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Do I have to get you a MAGA hat, Sassy? Is that
You're a lot. I thought it was gonna be something so embarrassing that you wanted.
I mean,
You
that's
wasted my
pretty
time.
embarrassing.
I specifically came on the stream this late just to hear what you wanted to say. You wasted my time, man.
Well, I've wasted way too much time trying to get a hold of you because I couldn't get into your Discord server. So, I mean, fair's fair.
I sent you a link and you never bothered to join.
I didn't know it was going to disappear after 36 minutes.
I sent it to you before. The day I disappeared.
Hey, sassy Famine gonna sassy. That's all I can say. I sassy sometimes.
Well, I'll send you the link to you in a DM on Facebook. That way, and plus you said you hated Discord, so what are you giving me crap about it? So
doesn't mean I don't want to be there.
Oh, the dirt is just flying, people.
They're like an old married couple over here.
Yeah.
Just because
Next thing you know, they're going to start getting like Nacho and Marrow.
she's just gonna start complaining about like dishes in the sink, but I'm
yeah.
It's not even my day, and I did cook last. And
Yeah, there you go.
Really, your turn.
there shouldn't be any dishes in this sink because there should be a dishwasher. And if there isn't, you should use your hands. So,
Who is you?
You tell him, Sassy.
I do the cooking. You do the cleaning. What the hell? I provide delicious meals, and I gotta do the dishes after I'm done slaving over a hot stove. Oh hell no! You got me confused with somebody else, boo boo. I gotta clean up the kitchen and cook the food and go working. Oh hell no! You're gonna be hungry. There's some damn saltines and pig paste in the cabinet. You can have that.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I have been known to cook and clean myself. So.
see, he can do it.
No, wait, Neil.
There's
You get into the stock pot in the boiling water because you've been known to cook and clean yourself.
Well, there's that, and then these weird guys start running around chipping carrots into the.
Yeah, there you go.
I
love rabbit stew.
Onions, no onions. Oh, all right.
I got to stop wearing. I got to stop wearing bunny costumes. I guess.
There you go.
Do y'all remember the old Looney Tunes cartoons and how horrible they were?
Oh hell yeah!
Some bad.
The way back ones, like during the 30s.
I used to watch those on VHS, and then I remember just like some I don't know, just nose ring.
Yeah, the dude that chased the bird, right? And then they did that funny walk.
Oh, they had the whole.
They had the spear and stuff. Yeah.
I was like, I used to just watch that shit and the mammy shit with like Pluto. Like I used to watch that shit, and I never thought nothing of it. Then I grew up, I was like, you motherfuckers!
Wait a minute. Yeah.
You duck season, rabbit season me about racial oppression. You scared the bitches.
Oh yeah.
But there's a show. Yeah. There's a show as something to do with Looney Tunes, but there's a show that I know.
Well, Looney Tunes come to my after parties.
Everyone loves. Everyone's seen it, and everyone still loves it to this day. And that is Barney is a dinosaur from Barney.
You know what, Sassy? When I worked at a record store and the lady came in to promote the Barney album, I told her she could turn around and get the fuck out of my store. And then my manager said, no, come here. And took her in the back room, and we had Barney in the fucking store. I tried, people.
And then
but Mikey, you know how you can redeem yourself to be worthy to be with me? just like Scooby-Doo, and that you'll be redeemed.
Yoink!
Oh, come on, never mind.
Oh, don't
that.
go, Mikey.
Never mind that he meant Velma. Whoa.
Yeah. Scooby and Shaggy can kick rocks.
Have you seen the live action? It was I don't know how long ago this was, but it was a while back. In the live action Scooby-Doo movie, and Thelma, who after Thelma, she got Velma. She got the whole makeover, and she came down the stairs because the guy that she was going out with was waiting for her, and she's like, "Who's your mama?"
All right, I got to go to the bathroom for a couple of minutes.
Let me post the link to that scene in the chat.
Yes.
Do it. I don't want to be the only one in the bathroom space. I mean,
we're gonna lose the whole audience. We'll lose the whole audience because everybody will have a second window open.
All they see here is backgrounds.
What is it with you guys in the bathroom? That's not comfortable.
Right. Yeah,
geez. I don't plan on being there that long.
You want candlelights and music.
Yes. I bring that in with me. I have a Bluetooth speaker.
Take your hand out to dinner, man.
Put a little lipstick on there. In my opinion, one of the most romantic dates that you could have with your partner is
here we go. Here we go.
The guy
here we go.
Quiet.
Let her speak, Mikey.
Yeah.
I know you're the guest of honor, but let her have the floor for a moment. I got to hear this.
Is the guy if he does it when she's gone, he puts rose petals on the floor and all over the tub. And lights the candle. Lights the candles. Has some just the music just faint in the background. And it's dark, and then the water is just warm, not too hot, not too cold, and it's not too bubbly, but it's just kind of like just enough where it's just perfect. And she comes in. There's a trail of petals from the door leading to the bathroom, and I can see Neil just doing that. Are you hot or?
Carry on.
Get a fan.
I unplugged it because it's fall now.
I still have my fan going on. That's just me.
I have a question.
I have all the answers.
Oh.
Who's vacuuming up all these goddamn rose petals all over my goddamn carpet?
Why do you care about the cleaning?
I have a dog. He's gonna be eating the fucking petals. Will that kill my dog? Is that fucking romantic?
No. Nobody's shit's gonna smell really nice.
If it don't block him up, I don't know if he can digest that shit. He's got a fucking 2-pound wad of fucking rose petals and kibble stuck in his fucking lower intestine because somebody wanted to be fucking romantic. I have pets, you monster. What are you trying to do to my dog? Light a candle and then what? Walk you through the door so the dog can set himself on fire with a fucking colon full of fucking petals?
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks,
I'll tell you, though.
Sorry, Zero, you gotta die because fucking Sassy wants a bath.
Meanwhile, Sassy's dying over here. You see her going slowly sinking under the camera view.
It's been nice knowing you. This one, hey, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this out for Zero because somebody wants to clean themselves.
I'm getting
Someone
hot.
wants a lazy shower, aka a bath. So now I gotta murder my goddamn prized pooch. Thanks. I hope it's worth it. You want me to just leave the thorns out too so we can eat them? Fucking hell. He's a fucking puppy. He doesn't know not to eat stuff. I swear to you, when I was with my ex, for about 2 months, I yelled at her. I yelled at her for 2 months.
That's a long time to yell at somebody.
Because, dude, wood chips kept ending up in the fucking house. And I'm like, dude, I know you cut through the wood chips to walk in. You don't use the fucking sidewalk like an adult. You just cut through the goddamn shit. I'm like, you're dragging shit in, and there's wood chips all over the floor. And if you're in bare feet or if you got socks on, the fucking little spikies get you.
Maybe he's a part hamster.
Lo and behold, this little motherfucker was hiding wood chips in his mouth when he came in. You take him on a walk, he would gobble them up, and then he would like get his
Mikey,
leash taken out and spit them on the floor. We caught him one day.
I gotta ask.
Okay.
How do you not notice a dog eating wood chips?
He would hide them in his mouth until after he got his leash taken off after the WALK. I can't say it or else he'll freak out.
Walkies!
No. God damn you, no. You're not ready for this. You're the
It
least
sounds like the
Kraken.
dog's trying to kill you, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what he would just carry them in his mouth and then like lay on the floor and like play with them, right? He was doing this for months, and then she's like, I caught him. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, he hides them in his mouth and then spits them out later. I'm like, that's not even a son of a bitch. He's dumb as hell.
Bastard.
Rose petals might be the end of him.
Apparently not.
Hey, leave me. Okay, leave. What is that? Okay, then you try coming up with a better way for a perfect date. Let's see what you got.
Oh,
That's just
wait
one
a
of
second.
them. One
the
of
whole
them.
date can't be the bath. You guys, you got to go out for dinner, a little wine,
Well, yes,
a
but
little romance,
even if it's a long day she's had,
walk
and
home.
do just
Make
something
sure you
nice
go to
for
a place
her,
that's
but he's
close. You
gonna
can walk home
complain.
together. You know, hold hands,
But that's
walk home.
that's just
talk.
one
I
of
don't know
them.
here.
Then you do the bath.
Yeah, but that's
No,
just one of my the things I want to do, or for my future.
It's like an ideal date for you, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not like just the one thing. There's multiple. Like
Oh,
going
I'm
to-
sure.
Like going to the movie theaters, just chatting and just having fun.
Flirting. Come on,
Like,
you
you
can
know-
say flirting.
Oh no!
No,
okay.
I am weird. We all know that I am weird. One thing I really liked was planning the day's activities over breakfast.
Yeah. I can get down
Sincerely.
with something like that. Yeah, for sure.
With a little dining table with the
Mikey.
window right there, and you're looking out over the garden with the little tulips and everything else, and you're having breakfast in it. Nah.
Do I have to tell the joke
But
again?
Mikey, you don't like
Is it
talking.
Rose on the piano?
journey.
Never
Well,
mind.
not through the entire movie and like super loud, but like every now and then throughout the movie, chat. Just I talk.
No talking in the movie. If you're
Thank
sitting
you.
behind me on this date, I'm kicking your ass out of the theater.
You're losing your goddamn eyeball for damn sure.
You want to talk? Go for coffee. Don't go to a movie.
But if you're not loud, it's no problem.
How you
What do
know
what do
if
you mean
you
if you're not
loud?
loud? The whole the whole theater is
Yeah.
fucking silent.
Silent.
Like
On
if the
purpose.
movie sound wasn't playing,
No.
you
Not
could
if
hear
you're
you could hear an ant fart. That's how.
not
calm
if you're
the
watching the
silence
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay.
is. Okay, but that's different. I'm talking a regular movie, right? Nobody's making noise. You're behind it going, so did you see that fucking scene about this guy there? And then people are going to be like, get the fuck out of here or shut up.
But see, no one ever really
Is
complained.
that guy from Game of Thrones? No, it was Game of Thrones. Bitch, no one fucking cares what movie he was also in. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to immerse in this fantasy world. Shut
But
your
see,
mouth.
That's one of the qualities that if what I'm looking for is that someone who either talks just as much as I do or doesn't mind that I talk a lot, and especially during like the movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to say sex for a second.
well,
Wouldn't surprise me. She'd be like, "Oh, remember in Game of Thrones?" I'm like, God damn.
I'll tell you what.
All right, I'm off stroke now. I got to start all over again.
Okay, that's one way you can put it. But I'll tell you, one of my exes and I, we had our best philosophical discussions during sex. I'm not kidding.
I've argued during sex. That was
Yeah. I would love to have been a fly on the wall in each of your fucking rooms for that shit, 'cause that would have been awesome.
Let me tell you that there are two women in my life who have had that combination of like stratospheric IQ, wit, the whole thing, like perfection, right? And Terry was the first one, and then 35 years later, comes somebody else again, and unfortunately, it's a little rough start there. What can I tell you?
My stupid
Let me-
seat. Stop that.
Let me
What the hell's going on, Sassy?
She's, I don't know.
Sorry.
You're yelling at an inanimate object. And it looks like,
Is it inanimate?
No,
Is
it won't. It keeps
Nah, I
on.
put
like,
a quarter in it.
It's one of those chairs that has a lever that you open.
Uh-huh.
Sheer frustration looks just like that, people.
So here's a date.
Oh,
Because-
all right.
Yeah, let me because y'all are all wrong.
I feel like fucking Merv Griffin
no,
right
I'm
now.
not
You know?
wrong.
So what would you do with
jeez.
Mikey Sassy Famine on your first date? Like,
You know who I was just
That's Chuck Woolery, isn't it?
I
Oh,
found
We're
Chuck
back in
Woolery.
June too.
love connection.
I found some YouTube footage of all people, Mike Douglas.
Mhm.
And he had Mo Howard on his show.
From The Simpsons?
From Three Stooges.
That was a Mo Sislak. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay. Hey, look, blonde. Okay.
Blonde.
Oh, sure. Blame it on the hair color.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sylvia is trying to eat me.
That's
Are you
the second
trying?
Well,
date.
at least something's getting some action.
Yeah, I'm not.
So here's what you do. This is what the best kind of dates are. First of all,
Oh, this should be good.
I already have Amazon Prime. Let me just start right now.
Wait, is this like Amazon Prime and Chill?
Okay. We have the back of an
Amazon
envelope.
Prime
We've
and
got
Chill.
the pen. Okay, taking notes here. What do we
you
have?
gotta have Amazon Prime. That's a prerequisite. Because at that point, you can just for $5 or $6 or $15.
I do, by the way, ladies. I have.
Nah. Or even $15, you can get any movie you pretty much want. As opposed to me taking you to a stupid theater full of sassies talking in the background. And
Let
then
him
that
have
cost,
it, Sassy.
and that cost me $40.
And you don't even get to see the movie because she's all like blah 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 blah.
Now I have whatever movie we want to watch. Boom, got it. Now I can purchase food.
Wait, Sassy, you're muted.
Look at her go.
I know. I'm mouthing him. I'm
Oh.
Yeah, we know what that one looks like.
Yeah. So that's her idea of mouthing. Got it. So now I can just spend a little bit of money on the most excellent. Like I could even.
when you talk, but it comes out of your mouth. So
Oh yeah. See, there she is. There she is.
On.
The kitty got claws. But I can go to any grocery store and get filet mignon. I can get pork chops. I can get whatever. Cook it up myself, and it is literally not even half the price.
And then the rose petal bath.
No, because then I have to spend $300 to
I'm trying to fucking find some common ground so that
No, her idea is stupid and wrong.
matchmaker, make me.
there needs to be a little bit of action involved somewhere.
Hold on. So now we have food, we have a show, and now I can just say, while I'm at the grocery store, do you want me to pick up anything? What do you want to drink tonight? Boom! I spend $30 maybe in liquor, so we're talking maybe $100. This is gonna.
You know what? $100 will get you a good date, dude.
And this is several dates worth of shit because the liquor we're not gonna drink all of it the same night. You know what I'm saying? So now we have a movie to watch. We have a movie we can watch forever, and that's our movie because it's owned by me because it's my
People
Amazon
see
Prime.
the same movie over and over and over. It's like
And then
the
you won't
same day
disturb
over and
anyone in the
over.
theater.
It's like you watching a Notebook.
You're too cheap.
Who's
Why?
cheap? I live in
You
a
tell
Not
him.
cheap. No, frugal. It's not
frugal,
cheap.
baby. Frugal.
Frugal's different because you can be cheap, but frugal can get you all the good shit that you want, even
And
if you're
what's
willing to
good-
spend the
okay,
extra
and-
cash. But
is
you
there
figure
any-
out ways to find it without having to spend the big cash.
And is
you
that
still
it,
get the
Mikey?
same enjoyment.
Is that it, Mikey? Or is there
So now
something
that- so
else
now
that's
that-
actually good?
So now that we've watched a movie, we've had a splendid dinner, we're having drinks,
Cooked by him.
cooked by me with my shirt off.
Hey, that's a talent, man. Don't be giving me this.
Yeah, she's a
1
hater.
point, Mikey.
And
that.
then you know what I'm gonna do.
It's a start.
You know what I'm gonna do after that? After we're done with the movie and the dinner and the drinks, I'm gonna turn on Neil the 604 Atheist channel on YouTube, and we can laugh and make fun of all the people on his channel.
I'll make a special video where I do a bunch of crooner tunes.
Yeah, see?
and
And then guess what? And guess what?
Somebody sometime.
And now,
Yeah.
and now
Diana and I will merge on this, and we'll
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Collab.
I can still do my Basso Profundo, so you know.
so
A
now
little Dean Martin crooning there.
yeah.
thank you, Undead Meow. So now that we've had a good laugh, we've seen a movie, we've been drinking. Man, if only we have to just drive back to my. Oh wait, we're already here. And guess what? No crazy people have been talking during the movie.
Good thing, because I'm
No
drunk.
stupid drunk people. No stupid drunk people have accosted my fucking girl out on a fucking date. I haven't had to defend your fucking honor and get into any fucking fights. I didn't have to drive
Oh,
home.
but that's the fun part.
I didn't have to drive home drunk. I didn't have to get profiled 36 times trying to drive the fuck home. And I fucking survived the night.
You know,
and
I
guess
laugh,
what?
but that's
I got
actually not fucking funny.
It's all I. It's all
But-
you and
Oh.
yes, because I'm the one financing this. Because you haven't offered to take nobody nowhere. Because you just sit there and say I'm sassy and take care of me. If I'm taking care of it, then I am gonna take care of it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is
just
going
want
to
to
go
remind
somewhere in a
everybody
big
that-
hurry.
I just want to remind everyone that people's opinions are their own on my show.
Oh,
and,
okay. Oh God. Oh.
Platforming is not necessarily endorsement.
this is all
So that's just
Remember,
so everybody.
it's
Oh, go
all
ahead.
in fun.
Yeah, we're totally kidding. We're totally kidding. But
Except for
seriously-
Sash, she's just like, fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
No, but actually, I wish more people would get into the intimate home, not just the rose petal shit after you take your girl to fucking TGI fucking Fridays. Like, fucking
TGI Fridays.
fucking man up or woman up, learn how to make a steak.
How about
Learn how to
person
make
up?
some pork chops. Learn how to cook for your partner. That's an important life skill.
It is.
Not just,
and you know
not
what?
just
I
spending money
agree.
so someone else could just slap some fucking dog shit on there and they can fuck it up 36 times. You got to send it back 4 times.
I don't know where you're eating, dude, but
In America.
You're in America.
okay, but
dude.
you know,
They're not great chefs here. I don't know if you've noticed.
but dog shit.
I'm
Like,
hypercritical.
who goes
of
out
people.
into their lawn and goes, that would look good on the barbecue? It's like, what?
Have you never heard of Fridays?
I've been to a TGI.
Yeah. But I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
all right.
it's
Actually,
very
I kind
critical.
of got to agree with you on that one. To be honest,
It's much, and that's something that can be replicated a billion times, and it's different every time, and it's fun every time.
Mikey, we can try it. We can try it.
Oh, see.
Sassy. You know what I think?
Oh,
I
God.
think Mikey has the same kind of idea for the romance as you do, and I think that that bath idea you have could cap the night off. It might not be as extravagant, but I think he could probably show you a good time because I've heard about his cooking from other
It's
people.
legendary.
Exactly. So
It's
you might
legendary.
actually,
It's on my Facebook.
that
actually.
would impress you. I'll guarantee you.
Yo.
You know what I could imagine is okay. So he's cooking, and then he said, "Hey, let me show you something."
And then you come out of the
And I
bedroom
get-
wearing his T-shirt. Yeah, we know where this goes. I'm totally kidding.
No, okay,
It was actually a scene from a old like 70s porn or something.
Sassy, take my underwear off your head. What are you doing? That's not even from the right pile of clothes. What?
Oh,
no.
shit. That's not from the used pile, is it? Oh, no.
Oh,
That's yesterday's
All right.
pile. What are you doing? I worked 13 hours yesterday.
Oh
God. We got
to. Please look at the comment.
Showers down the hall.
Please look at. Please look at the last comment.
Oh no! What?
No, not Orla's. The one
It's
before.
like how my girlfriend responds when I can ask somebody to be on top.
Oh jeez!
Damn it, Undead! Why are you not in here with us? 'Cause that's some funny shit right there.
Undead, follow me on Twitter, and I will funnel you through to Neil so we can get you in here. Because that's
Yeah. If
pretty
you
good.
guys aren't subbed to my channel, what's wrong with you?
Y'all tripping.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, this is just a taste of what is to come.
This stuff is like I do 3 of these shows a week. So if you can imagine just how crazy it can get in my after parties. Although for this one, somebody was mentioning, I have to make a point. Somebody was mentioning earlier about Vikram. They said, "Oh, he's shy." And I'm like, "Oh, you've never met the guy in person." He's
No, I'm not shy. Just like I don't want to interrupt the
Well,
conversation.
Vikram, I mean, if you're shy, I mean, more.
He's
people
enjoying the
end up
show
liking
that
you
he's a
rather
part of.
than someone who's all big mouthy like Mikey. Then you tend to get more haters. So.
Oh, come on
Know
now.
each other, like.
The truth is,
She's in love with me, is what it is. And I have.
Sassy, we love you, and you know what? They always say you always pick on the ones you love. But just know that because I know you've been going through a lot of rough shit recently. I mean, you're coming out of it now, as you've stated before. But we're always here for you. You know that, man. DMs are always open. If you ever need.
I know. I appreciate that.
That's why we rip. That's why when people are going through anything, that's when I get funny. Because that's what you gotta have that because it takes
Laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah, because you can't always like bootstrap yourself like out of a situation. Sometimes someone needs to remind you that you're a person that sometimes wears boots and that you can lift your. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta be reminded that you're a person. It sounds stupid and wrong, but some days you don't feel like people. Some days you just feel like shit.
Yeah.
I'm here to put Sassy back in her fucking place in front of that goddamn sink, scrubbing pots and pans because I cooked. Now do it. And I'm sick of your shit.
You gotta come to him. You gotta come here.
Your place sucks. Sorry, New Hampshire. Prove me wrong, New Hampshire.
Have you even come here?
Do y'all even have like houses? Like, what do y'all do out there?
Why the heck wouldn't we have houses?
Because no one would want to live there.
Only you are saying that. New Hampshire in itself is gorgeous.
Isn't Bernie Sanders from New Hampshire?
That's Vermont.
Yeah, that's
see,
Vermont.
not even Bernie wants to fuck with y'all. So,
Oh
and Bernie
my
loves
God.
everybody. Bernie loves everybody. He was like, New Hampshire, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to Vermont.
If you really love me, then you would move here.
Why I gotta move? Your place sucks. Come over here.
I actually have cousins that live in Chicago. Honestly,
See? And you don't even love your family enough to come visit them and me. So why you hate your family and me? That's what I'm asking.
You know how big my family is? Okay, my siblings and I are
Not
like
important enough to visit, obviously.
First cousins.
Not important enough to visit, obviously.
Wait. You let me see if I heard this correct. You said that your siblings are also your first cousins?
No. I said
New Hampshire's a lot like Kentucky. Okay. Y'all got moonshine up there?
No. I said that my siblings and I are of over 20. We're 21st cousins. We're of 21st cousins over.
That doesn't say it again and say it differently because that didn't make sense.
I'll be quiet. You guys know what I'm
It
trying to
didn't-
say.
No,
It's
we
whatever.
don't.
I have no idea what
I'm
you're saying,
quiet.
Sassy. He's not the only one, okay?
I'm not picking on you.
Hang
That doesn't
on,
make sense.
hang on. I'll run into Twitter and see if I can get a translator.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, no, we're talking.
Neil says.
Are you saying that you and your siblings have 21 cousins?
No, we're all of us combined. We are like 20 cousins, first cousins. We're all of us combined are in the first cousins.
Here,
We
let
are
me
go-
back up.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I said before, that your siblings are your first cousins.
That you're not Sassy. You're not saying it right.
I'm trying to say it right.
Hold on. Let me take the wheel here. All right. Your grandparents have 21 grandchildren who are all cousins.
Like 20 or 21 of us.
Thank you.
What? Oh, come! You guys knew what I was saying. Come on.
That's not what you said.
I was basically trying. You knew what I was trying to. You know what I was getting
You
at.
needed
but
you needed help, and you didn't want to
You've
ask.
been
but we're
drinking
here
too much of that orange juice there, Sassy.
If it helps, Sassy, I actually knew what you were talking about.
See,
Somebody in the chat. Or
Yeah.
in the chat.
Neil, that's because you've been drinking.
Right. Got it.
So-
I spit. Oh God, I spit. My cheek.
Lucky yeah. So what? I've had a few.
I spit on my screen.
I've
You
had,
made me take a spit.
I've had a few beers. So what?
Hold on. Diana, high five.
Yes, dear.
High five on this side. Do that.
There we go.
There you go.
I have to get. I'm still not thinking in mirror image terms here.
I forget about
Hold
that a
on,
lot.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
just starting to learn how to use a smartphone. Give me a break.
I need to change my shirt.
Oh, make sure you turn your video off because you're gonna get Neil demonetized instantly.
I'm cool with that.
Actually, you know what, Neil? Don't move your camera. Just take us off air for about 2 minutes. That's about 2 minutes, and we'll be good.
No, I'm cool with that.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Yeah, hang on. Let me grab let me head over to the 70s porn music site and grab us a little track we can play in the meantime.
I can make one for us, like
I could
right
use
now.
the what was it, the Monty Python one.
So I've been thinking about. I've been trying to
Smooth
find
jazz from the Weather Channel. Try
I've
that
been-
stuff.
Neil, I don't know if you know of a way that this can happen. So, because I love GarageBand, I love it, and I also have Studio One version 3. I would love to make music as like a gaming stream kind of thing, but I can't figure out how to do it. Do you know anyone who does stuff like that? Like, I would love to make music live with people.
I think I think there's a site, but for the life of me, oh shit! Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Godless Mom's in the chat, so
I got
Hi, how you doing, sweetness?
yeah, we're talking about starting up. Her and I are collaborating on a podcast that we're going to do once a week at least. So.
Oh, there's the 9 minutes of groovy 70s porn music. Thank you.
There we go. Perfect.
Thank you, IQ.
Yeah. See?
I can't.
Moderator
No,
is
Tony.
there.
Oh, no, that was Tony.
Oh,
That
no,
was
it's Tony Designs. Another
My bad.
moderator.
My bad. You need to know who you're talking about.
I know.
Oh, see how you go?
You know what it is, though? It's because I'm drunk, remember?
Yeah.
I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
Right.
I'm not under the affluence of alcohol.
OBS record.
Oh, your daughter's there too? Okay, I'll stop acting like an ass.
Okay, yeah, because you're going to want to sit for the confirmation hearings for the Supreme Court. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to have some Maybe.
Oh, shit.
Maybe Lavender Lady, or maybe people who aren't super politically astute. I'll have to talk to my better half, Mr. Progressive Liberal.
Talk about me.
Hang on a second here, guys. I gotta figure this out.
I was joking. You said better.
I gotta figure this out.
That's like
You're trying to play that link, aren't you?
I think no. Undead Meowth followed me somewhere, and I don't know if it was on Facebook or Twitter.
He got banned from Twitter, so it's probably Facebook.
Sheep.
Okay, so if Meowth is following you, it's probably into a dark alley.
Wait a minute. Do I need hip waders for this?
Yes, you do.
I don't know why that came to my head all of a sudden. Oh wait, right. The beer. I'm drunk. Yes.
I'm actually gonna head out.
Zaddy.
It's been real. It's a lot of fun here, and also there's something I want to mention before I leave. When you were interviewing Mikey, I said in the live chat that he probably thinks I'm ugly, and he never responded to it, so he probably thinks I am. I'm kidding. I said joking.
I highly doubt that.
What the ugly girl say?
Oh, I highly doubt that.
Wow.
What did the ugly girl say? I didn't hear what she said. Sassy, stop it.
Oh.
Sassy, you know you're not ugly.
Wow.
I have to go there.
No,
I'm a
you're
comedian.
totally
Comedians
Okay,
have to go there. I have to
I was
go
only
there.
gone for a couple of minutes. Like, what happened since?
Friends
We're
only
talking about
I just
rose
walked into
petals.
a shitstorm.
We were
and I
talking
don't
about
know-
rose petals, and then
And I
Victor's
didn't
like, I'm like,
bring
yeah,
my-
ugly girl, you know what I
didn't-
said.
I didn't bring my West Coast shit rain jacket with me.
No,
so.
you're only
I barely
being
put
nice
my
to me
headphones
because
on and I can
we're
hear ugly
getting to know
girls.
each other, and you just don't want to get called out for being mean. You're only being
No.
nice. You have to be.
No,
That's-
Sassy.
Come on, man.
I
Stop
also,
looking for the worst in every scenario.
now, Sassy, I have bad news for you. And every other woman out there on YouTube, I do have a girlfriend. And
Okay.
she's
I didn't
awesome.
say I didn't ask.
Okay, I was talking, but that's cool. She's awesome. She's amazing. She's watching, and she's gonna cut me in my sleep tonight. So,
Huh? I said she was watching.
Well, Mikey, I'm glad I got to have you on the show before.
man, it's
your
been
girlfriend-
really great getting to know everybody. You know,
Yay! You're sweetie.
I'm leaving now.
Sweetie over there.
I'm leaving now.
Oh, Sassy. All right. Well, thanks for jumping in with us.
See you in the chat.
You are so fucking awesome and so much fun. I love it when you come in. So
I love when I come in here.
Oh, there it is. You little dirty dirt. You're talking all nasty. Look at you.
Is she in the live chat?
Oh, she won't be in the live. She's in the live chat, but she's not in the live chat.
girlfriends aren't a wall.
Where?
You're a
And
door.
Tony circles it all the way back to the
We're back.
Hebrew joke from like an hour ago. That was fucking brilliant.
I just got a message on Facebook, so yeah, she's watching.
You better get your ass off that.
Yeah,
Oh God.
I'm gonna be in the next stream with a fat lip talking about some. No, we were fine. We talked it out. It's all good. I dodged the first shoe, but I didn't see that she had the second shoe in her other hand, and she went boom, boom, and threw that shit at my face. And I
Dude,
caught
come on,
it.
that's a common chick shoe ninja move. Come on, you should know that by now.
I didn't think she would do it with the one flip flop as the distraction, and then a boot, a steel toe boot. Is
Oh, the old
second.
flip flop distraction, because you're looking at it, you see it from the side view, and briefly you think, hey, that's a frisbee.
It's the flip flop. I'll be fine. And then the boot was in the backup chamber, just ready to go, and that caught me. So that'll be what happens.
To Mikey's girlfriend, I'm just playing. Trust
She-
me,
she
I'm
knows.
not someone to be jealous, to be threatened by. Trust me, I'm
All right.
not. So
She knows. She knows, but
It's
that does not
okay.
preserve me. That does not preserve me. So I'm glad you got that out, and I'm glad you got your plausible deniability on camera. But I will still feel the wrath tomorrow.
Plausible deniability.
anyways,
No,
I'm
no.
gonna head to bed. It's after 10:30 now, and I should have been in bed at 9.
Hey man,
All
I'm
right.
always home by bed, or I'm home by midnight. In bed
You're
by
bed
10.
by home time.
Well, I get up. I have the graveyard shift, and I'm also gonna be starting another job in the daytime. I'm gonna be like working like 30 to 40 hours a week. So
Unlike SodaStream.
huh? I heard that. I asked what he said. What'd you say?
Going through a tunnel.
Shit, I fucked up.
Going through
Now
a tunnel.
what'd you
Can't
do?
hear you.
I give up. Be quiet. Okay. Okay. Bye.
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 Yeah, bye, Sassy.
Take care, sweetness.
And poof, she's gone. No, I screwed up because I was supposed to copy the link to this to join and send it to
Meow.
Undead to join us because she wanted to jump in, but I screwed up and hit the wrong thing, and now my hang on, so I'm gonna try something.
Oh, he just left, I guess.
You disappeared.
Neil, you can't leave the damn app. Oh, Neil.
Alright, I'm gonna try
Oh,
something,
Purple
just leave
does
right away.
that all the time.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I screwed up. I fixed it. It's no problem. I'm sending the link now because I'm not a moron. Okay, I'm a moron, and
You're a moron, yeah.
All right, there we go. Link has been sent.
Yay.
Perfecto.
All right,
Perfecto.
and wait, Sassy. Wait a minute. What's this? I thought you were going to bed.
Huh? You I didn't do anything.
Fine.
I removed myself from the stream.
Oh, I
What
see.
are you
Oh,
doing?
she's spying on us.
No,
guys.
no, no. No, I was in the live chat.
I was spying on you.
No,
It's okay.
That's funny.
This is
Welcome
Sass-
to the stream.
Here's Sassy's
Yay.
stock account. Here's Sassy's stock account.
Testing 1 2 3.
Welcome.
What happened? You ever notice that when you go to musically it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, but in dancing it's 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's actually
ever notice
very
that?
interesting. I've never thought of that before, but now I'm having an existential crisis about it. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. That's what I do here.
I'm just envisioning Robin Williams counting a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
He could do that too well. I can't do gay, okay? I'm a dyke. There's a difference.
Fair
Come on.
enough. Fair enough.
Takes practice.
I mean, I'm the one with the Birkenstocks. Okay,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, the comfy shoes and all that shit. Actually, no, I'm with the New Balance.
Birkenstocks, and you listen to L7, and
Yes.
and what's the other one? Oh fuck! What was the big one? No, there was the big one. It'll come to me eventually. Don't get old, kids. The memory starts going on you.
Well, like I always tell everybody, when you get old, the memory is the second thing to go. And, I forget what the first is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is such a horrible joke, and I love it.
Right? Hey man,
Hey, I'm the
dad
grand
jokes
dame
rule.
here, so it's my right. It's my privilege.
It's like Malort. It's perfectly awful.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't deal in perfect. I don't deal in absolutes, so I don't know if anything could be perfectly anything.
So the
deals in absolutes.
my tattoo, which I designed. Let me.
I'm still having a hard time making.
Okay,
Okay, you've got it. You've got it under your name banner there, Mikey. You got to raise
That's a
it
music
little
chart.
bit.
That's that. What is that? Big song that you wrote or what?
So let me see if I can. Let me start this way. All
I
right.
know exactly what it is, but I want to know if it's something that you wrote.
Do you know exactly what it is?
Yeah, I can see it from
Take
here.
a look. Look at the symbols. I'll scroll
Yeah,
slowly.
it's a triplet and it's a treble clef. And what else do we have?
Well, hang on a second here.
But does it sound like anything?
No.
Yeah, like that's
Oh,
kind of what I
okay.
was getting at. Like, is it for something?
No, I use musical symbols on a staff to spell music.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
Okay, then.
Like the triplets are, I forget which notes they were. What we got?
That
Like a
was in that closely.
GBG or whatever. So I'm like MUSIC. So it's like actually music sharp.
There you go.
The music is too sharp for my ears. It hurts my soul.
Cut you down with this music. I cut you. I cut you.
See, the only tattoo I have is a Baphomet that I drew when I was in high school. So I wish I
you
had
got that
something
done?
a little bit more.
And you got that done? Like, how big is it?
1 second.
All right, we get it. All right, we get it. I love.
Oh no,
tattoos.
his pants are coming off.
Okay. Holy shit!
shit,
Look
man.
at that, man.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That is, and you drew that.
I drew it and I got it done in Boca Raton when I was still in university.
That's beautiful. That's fucking amazing. That's some great work.
Yeah, I wish I waited because my girlfriend's training to be a tattoo artist. So
No, fuck! You gotta
Talk
got
about
it
it.
be
for
tattooing
Friezels.
me for free. You know what I
You
mean?
could have got it for Friezels.
Yeah.
Well, not only
exactly.
that, that's one hell of a date night, like we were talking about earlier, right?
You could have got that for one rose petal bath, apparently. 'Cause that's all.
Oh man, yeah. You talk about date nights. You know the dragons that Aaron and Lilandra have.
Dragons.
They spent 8 hours under the needle with those guys.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
they have the matching tattoos.
That's
Right,
big money.
right. Yeah, his is a Western dragon, hers is an Eastern dragon, and I remember him saying that they were 8 hours under the needle
Yep.
with
No.
that. So that
Give or
one
take.
freaking session.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I got shit to do.
Yeah, like get a tattoo for 8 hours.
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
I'm bored.
It sounds relaxing enough, you know. You're just sitting in a chair listening to whatever heavy metal music they're playing at the shop at the time.
I'm right there with you, man. Right there.
I flew to Barcelona and I thought my brain was gonna explode because that's 10 hours from St. Louis, and I thought I was gonna literally die on the plane. I was like,
There's
where
this
am I
new.
I have nowhere to go.
There's this new evolutionary advantage. It's called sleep on the fucking plane.
I only sleep
I've
4 to
heard
5
stories
hours at a time.
I've heard stories about the pitch on those planes where you can barely fit yourself in there.
That's why I always get. They always ask me if, sir, would you like to sit by the emergency exit? And I'm like, yeah, exactly, because I'm like,
you got the leg room,
6'5" with my boots on. I want. Yeah, I got the leg room, and also I've been trained to do the emergency exit thing in the military. So
do they charge extra for you to sit there, or how do they do that?
Actually, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're going to get trampled with everybody else running for the door.
I'm not getting trampled. There's no fucking way.
I need to never book a flight with Neil. I don't want the guy next to the emergency exit to be sleeping on my flight. Just saying.
There you go. No, because I'm.
How did you work that around and turn it right around on me?
I've been
if there's any way,
evacuate at 10,000 feet.
There you go. If there's any way I could manage this,
you want to evacuate at 10,000 feet? Feed me something that might give me.
There you go. No, I'd love to be able to get to Faithless Forum in the coming year. If there's any way I can do it. The only problem with that is I'm kind of afraid of the TSA agents because I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I mean, I've flown around a lot, so honestly, every experience I've had with them has been pretty mundane. Usually, crazy stuff doesn't go down as often as you hear about it in the news.
But you're not pre-op trans, are you?
What happened?
You're not pre-op trans, all right? Or are you?
I haven't started transitioning, but I eventually plan to.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Another person transitioned because I just saw the tweet from Hugo of Bible Reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
it appears that Hugo is beginning transition. And I've been so far away from them that I hadn't known it.
I
Say
thought
what?
I thought Hugo had been planning on it for a while, though.
That's the impression I got. Yeah. But I mean, I just saw a message of it just today. I've been so far away from that channel, I haven't kept up on what's going on. Unfortunately, because I love those two.
Hugo and Jake, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the thing is, I really couldn't rent a car because it would take 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back. That's 4 days in the car, 2 days down there. Okay, that's 6 days. You're talking, $500 already just for the car.
Dude, I'm spending. I'm attempting, anyways. I'm gonna see how many days I can get booked at the same time, but I want to do 2 weeks down there this year, right? So I'll go down. And Jamie's already said that he'll put me up at his place in Austin. So
you're talking.
I've got Jamie's place to stay.
So have you heard any ramblings about whether they're going to do it in Austin or Dallas this time?
I have not heard anything specific, but what I can tell you is both Thomas and Drew have been rumbling that it's more than likely going to be like last year, where it's in Dallas, and then whoever's still around after the Faithless Forum will be in Austin.
How far away is Fort Worth
from Dallas?
Not far at all. Why?
It's in the same. It's in the same city block, basically.
Or they call it Dallas Fort Worth.
That's where my cousin lives. So y'all have a good old time paying for hotels, suckers.
I ain't paying for no hotel.
So
your meals. So yeah.
Well, for the first night, we all do. We all pay for the one hotel where we're doing the conference at or whatever. But that's it.
Yeah, because
and that's so much fun, dude.
Look,
y'all. You don't have to. I'll pay for the fucking room, but if you need to crash there because you're going to be getting your dress drunk with me, then you've got a bed.
My cousin drives Uber. They can come pick me up. I'll pay them, and then they can just,
And I'm going with you.
I'm trying to get y'all to homie hookup, and y'all over here arguing with me about the robes. We might have a hookup. It might be a bed B&B or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so what you were saying earlier, it's probably going to be the 1 day thing again.
No, they're going to do 2 days.
Or they're going to do 2. Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure they have to.
That's what I've been hearing from people. Yeah,
they have to.
Because
as fun as that day was, it was a long day.
I mean, here's the thing, and maybe I'm a little crazy when I say things like this, but with the events of the last week, you get to thinking that you really want to seize the moment if you can, to meet.
Like Dave Warnock says, carpe the fucking diem.
You got it. I mean, meet these people that you've been wanting to meet. Talk to them because you don't know.
None of us know
when they're not going to be there.
Yeah, doesn't matter how old you are. None of us know when you're picking fun.
I mean, Cy was 10 years younger, and then he's the one to go, and then I was the one with the kidneys falling out, and I'm still here. It's go figure.
Welcome to the universe.
Yes, dear.
Shit happens.
I have found the answer to a question that we asked previously.
Okay.
It's called the intro, short for introduction or counting in. It's a method by which dancers and some musicians confirm the proper time to begin dancing or playing. Counts 5, 6, 7, 8 are usually the last 4 counts of an introduction or the last musical phrase before the dancers join in. Most musical accompaniment for ballet classes will include a 4-count intro, which the dancer uses to familiarize themselves with the tempo and groove of the tune. Playing all 8 counts of the phrase is too much for this, so a half phrase is usually used at the beginning of the tune. Since dance phrases usually come in phrases of 8, the introduction representing a half phrase is counted 5, 6, 7, 8, so that dancers can begin on the new full phrase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is why dancers do 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yay!
See?
We learned something today. The day
I was
is
just
not
gonna say.
wasted.
See, kids, my streams can be educational.
Only if it involves
Don't count on it, but they can be.
Only if
The
it
more you know, with the little star going across the screen.
The more
I need
you
that.
Yeah, because no, seriously though, it's that matter of you got to do it because it might not otherwise get done.
Who's coming to Faithless Forum, like the next one?
When is
I'm
it?
wanting to try it.
No
need-
information.
if I can
I
get
think
them-
Vicar means who's going to be there, like the featured people.
Yeah, the
Oh.
teacher.
Well,
I
feature
don't
me.
know.
Come on, guys.
Right, they're not gonna feature
You
us.
know I would be the life of the party, right?
Me and Diana are not featured? Fuck Faithless Forum.
Yeah, geez,
Bunch of
man.
bastards.
You know, they were considering featuring the best, most famous, not hated whatsoever, goth furry undead Meowth. Great atheist YouTube channel, by the way. To
Oh,
the
right,
panel
yeah.
at Faithless Forum. But the issue is they don't have enough rat carcasses for me to crash at. So, you know.
And they make handy snacks too when you're in a pinch.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, there you
a rat carcass is a wonderful thing. It's both a home, a shelter from the elements, and a delightful snack on the Saturday evening.
Like a tauntaun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put the bones out.
And I
It would be
thought they
crunchy
smelled
now,
bad.
won't it?
I
There's a
thought
lot
they
of Star Wars
smelled
going
bad.
on in this
outside.
podcast, and I like it.
Me and Neil went bumping and smelled bad on the outside. Oh, beautiful.
What the hell is going on over here? Okay, let's see what these people are doing over on the side here.
Oh, what are y'all retracting?
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
I'm going to be wrapping up in about 10 minutes, guys. So if you guys got any questions you want us crazy bunch to answer, just let the questions come.
Theo, are you by any chance speaking of Sylvia? Yes, she is a beautiful kitty. She is the wonderful kitty. She is the good kitty. Not always very nice, but she's always the good kitty.
All right.
Good and nice are two different things.
I dropped my Mixer link in the chat if you guys want to watch me play video games and talk trash about Neil, Diana, Undead, Vikram. I'm just going to be ripping them apart.
There's Meowth's channel. FYI.
Oh, there, I see it there.
Also-
Oh no! Someone posted my channel. Oh god,
What?
it's the
Okay, no,
original
wait a minute.
channel link.
Ah!
Okay,
Hey.
backstory about why I hate my channel link. I used to go by a music producer name called Depony, and I thought, you know, I was gonna really blow up on the internet. I was gonna be hot shit, so I named my YouTube channel Depony Official, thinking, oh, gotta cash in on this fast because people are just gonna start taking the Depony usernames.
Can I have your autograph?
That's what they do.
Now, I have no idea, Mikey, what this Mixer.com is. What is that all about?
Mixer is much like this, but I have a green screen behind my graffiti wall, and it's just my image, and then I play video games and do the same thing I'm doing right now. I invite people. I invite people to a room like this. I turn my camera off on this. I turn it on Mixer, and we do the same thing. And then some people like to watch video games. They can watch the video games. Some people want to just talk trash. They can talk trash.
Is Mixer the streaming service that bought Ninja's soul?
Yeah, Ninja definitely sold that bitch for about, I think, 36 cents in a dusty Tootsie Roll pop.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like something Ninja would do.
Yeah, that's kind of how he gets down.
I just subbed to your channel.
My man.
You.
Never mind. Just joking.
I'm already subbed to yours, Mikey. Fuck that. That happened within the first 30
Wait a
seconds.
minute, am I sub to Mikey?
Probably not.
Don't go getting any ideas. I don't do that stuff. Let's see.
I
we
won't
go
do
to
that
channel
stuff.
here.
So you're good. I won't do that.
Oh, for the love of Saint Gork, I am not subscribed.
Saint Gork?
Ouch. My
Right,
feelings.
everybody sub to everybody.
Yeah,
Me
oversight corrected.
Me first, damn it.
Me first and the gimmies.
Oh, great punk band.
Yes.
I feel like I need to start something just so people can subscribe to me, I guess, just so I feel included in a way.
Oh, sure, absolutely, do it. I'll tell you, I started my channel 2 years ago, not expecting to do anything. I was going to put up the occasional cooking video, and I was just going to look at it and said, "Oh, look at the stupid shit I did." Now look where I am. It's like
Yeah,
I've been
and I'm still
inflicted.
waiting for the cooking videos. God damn.
Yeah, there you go. But I've been inflicted upon all of you, and I don't know how the hell you managed to take it. It's
Inflicted. That's
yes,
not
inflicted.
I'm at 64 subscribers. That's up like 9. So thanks, everybody.
Yay, that's not good. Hey, speaking of, I actually cracked 400. Ain't that something?
Nice, beautiful.
And then meanwhile, Neil has 94,000 over here, or whatever the hell it is.
I don't have. I wish I had that.
What do you have, 16?
No, I think I was closing in on 900, which isn't too bad.
Hey.
No, that's pretty good. Yes, definitely. I'd like to see you crack that 1,000 mark. I really would.
I am 3 away from 900.
I'm ugly, so no one ever cares about my shit.
Oh,
That's because you're always on everyone else's shit.
Yeah, like I have noticed a big jump in subs for a lot of the places that I'm associated with.
Good.
Not so much for me. But that's
I feel that hardcore.
I don't have a bunch of like these things though, but that's gonna change soon. So
You need to do stuff like this, dude.
I know.
what the thing
Let's
is,
come up with something we can do too.
Yeah. We should do some music.
No, I will be getting subs eventually. I just have to put decent content up there first.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to go buy the buns and then some meat and cut them open. And
Oh, we can do that too. Yeah, the hoagies and the grinders and the subs and actually, the sub, Mikey. Have you been there? Speaking of the sub, the U-boat that's at the Museum of Science and Industry.
The U-boat?
Yeah.
Down there, U-boats? Is that like Uber but boat style or what?
I'm
No,
not riding a fucking Uber.
That's the German pronunciation.
You know, in Vancouver, we'll never have Uber. Our taxi companies here will not have that happen. They actually signed something with our city saying that they were not allowed to have Uber or Lyft in the
I
city.
like how Canada's the exact opposite of the United States. You guys have big taxi lobbying against Uber.
I know, big taxi.
Why can't I have peaceful shit like that in my country?
I know. Like that's the worst thing that ever. This is. I think I can't remember if it's a gas station commercial, but they show a guy watching a TV that's got a Canadian police chase where the cop car and the criminal's car are like right next to each other, and both their tires are spinning in the snow.
Oh, God.
I'll catch them. Just you wait.
Yeah, and they're looking out the window, and I'm like, why don't you just get out of the car and walk over to the other one? Like, what the fuck is this shit? I think it was a Canadian Tire commercial.
I don't know
Canadian
that
Tire is an automotive superstore that we have here in Canada.
I don't know that I support big taxi because
Big taxi. Wait, big yellow taxi? Are we doing some more Canadian homage here? With
I don't
There
know.
you go. Hey, I got it, Neil. I got it.
I don't know that I like waiting 6 hours for someone to show up to charge me $50 to drive 10 miles.
And not only that, but he'll take the long way around.
Yeah, and then I get caught by 13 traffic lights and 5 trains, and then he's just like, "Yeah, that'll be $700." And I'm just like, But if I go Uber, they show up in 30 seconds. They drop me off super fast, and they have subs in their car. Like, I'm cool with that shit.
I'm pretty sure taxi companies have a way to control traffic.
Here, no.
They must know. They must know. How do they know the train schedule so fucking well? I always get to run a fucking train. It's fine. Just go ahead. It's fine. Just smoke in the cab. It's fine. Just smoke around in
All right, you're gonna do that. It's okay.
No,
I'm going to get another beer, just so you know. It's not like I ghost you guys, and then you're gonna. Where the fuck did Neil go? So.
I'm gonna do what Neil's doing.
So yeah, someone else for like my YouTube channel Like I do have one, but I'm not yet started doing videos yet. It's just empty.
Fair enough. Yeah, I asked for a link because I'm subscribing to all y'all.
I can just still give it.
Oh, danke schön. Just as long as I get to subscribe back. Where the hell are you? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I know you're here. I've seen you. There you are. Look at that. Okay.
This will be like a really dumb question, but like how do
Oh,
you
I
get,
already subscribed at you. Okay, so that's great.
like how do you get your I guess URL YouTube thing?
If you go to your channel, like so if you hit your icon, it pulls down a drop down menu. The first one's your channel, creator studio, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got your channel and all that stuff.
Just copy the URL up above.
Well, yeah, you go to your YouTube page and just take it out of the address bar.
Or you could be like me and have a cool custom YouTube URL that for some reason never shows up.
Well, one thing I found out is that other people were seeing mine while I was not. So they just don't like me.
I haven't seen mine in I don't know how many years now.
And if I type it into my address bar, then it knows where to go. Mine is, well, shit, I'll put it up there. Mine is The Lavender Lady.
So your channel's
Is that what we're doing now? Are we like
Plan,
subbing
right?
everyone's channels now? Vikram,
Yes.
you don't even have a channel, do you?
Yes, he does. He just
Yeah, again, sorry.
You sent it in the private chat.
Do you have a channel?
It's an empty channel. Like,
Oh, that's right.
Who's
It's an
typing?
empty
well-
channel with 3 subscribers. Be proud of it.
Vikram, what you've got to do is you've got to pull a Shannon Q. You've got to get 1,000 subscribers before you make your first video.
yeah, I used to watch her on the Non Sequitur show.
Yeah.
Like, back when it was.
Apologia too.
Yeah.
And I think people just loved her on these shows, so they started subbing to her. And then she went, I guess I better make some videos. And she started-
She has a really good debunking of Jordan Peterson from like a few months ago.
I do not like that guy.
Jordan D. Frog Peterson.
Yes.
Now, when you say atheist, could you please tell me what you mean by atheist?
yeah. He says that about everything. What do you mean about
he always answers a question with a question. It's so infuriating. It's like, what do you mean? Define the word what? How do you
Holy
define
shit,
the word
Tony.
what?
Yeah, he's like that. He's totally fucking
Tony, you've got 113, Tony.
I'm up to 112. Everyone's sharing everyone's YouTube.
You know,
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I
a big
was
YouTube
subscribed to Tony's
sub,
channel, so I just did that.
Archie.
He's up to 113.
So one thing that's very important that I need to impress upon the atheist, the skeptic, the whatever community that I'm a part of, is one thing that is very lost is synergy. Anytime Neil does anything, I like it. I comment a couple times and then I share it.
Yeah.
Do that for
Yeah.
Do that for all your friends, all the people that you watch.
I do.
Even if it doesn't matter because you only have like 6 people following you, that matters to YouTube.
Yeah.
And it matters to you. It matters to YouTube. It matters to Twitter. These things are important. With like, it's like Neil. Like it's like how you probably went through this too. Like we all grew up knowing 55, maybe 1,000 motherfuckers in goddamn garage bands. How many of them are famous?
I'm still in a garage band.
Right. Well, it's like, so how many garage bands are full of famous people now? Not that many. But I know the people that are famous,
Can you please define what you mean by fame?
they're musicians for a living. But that happens because
What exactly do you mean by living?
I swear to fucking God, I'll be the best so quick.
Sorry, I'm
But
Canadian, so thus is just the Jordan Peterson.
But it's like super hella important, even though like this video is probably gonna get like what? Probably like 40, 50 views total. If there's 50 likes on a 50 view video,
if this video gets 50 views, I'll eat my underwear that I've had on for 3 days tomorrow.
oh,
Hey, hold it to it, guys.
If
Get in
we
here.
get
Share the shit out of this thing.
Likes on this video. If we get 50 likes, just go ahead and smash that like button.
Joke's
Smash
on-
the notifications bell.
Can
Smash
you-
the sub bell. Okay,
what do you-
just
Joke's on you, Neil. I
Smash
have
everything.
5 accounts. Joke's on you, big guy.
I'm only kidding. I've had my underwear on for 4 days. Okay, relax.
No, it's cool. You're about to get a whole bunch of more likes. You just fucked up now.
I mean, I would
Everybody
judge you
pull
for
out
having
those-
4-day-old underwear on, but I'm not wearing any underwear whatsoever, so
Ah,
I
the
don't really have a
commando.
foot to stand on.
Joke's on you, Neil.
The one thing I wish I could do sometimes,
I
but
didn't
of
say
course,
where I was wearing it either.
I'm just old, fat, and ugly to get away with any of this shit. But I wish that I could wear a short skirt with no underwear and get away with it. But it's just not going to happen.
Hey, if you have the right amount of confidence, you can rock anything.
I've got a little more than confidence down there, sweetness.
You don't
Honestly,
want one of
mood.
those, you don't want one of those Marilyn Monroe great things happening where
Oh,
the wind-
the air great.
you're like, you're trying to hide it.
That would be a beautiful thing. I mean, I can sit here and dream, and it would be so nice if $100,000 just rained out of the sky into my lap. Because like that, I would be to Broussard or to Mercy Power or whatever the hell that would be to get that taken care of in a big hurry.
Have you tried praying?
I was just about to say that's the exact same thing that lost my faith.
I haven't done that since prior to losing my faith. Right. When Grandma used to get on the side of the bed with you, okay, now kneel down, Eddie, and God bless Mommy, and God bless Daddy, and God bless Anne Marie, and it's like, I haven't done that since I was 7.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's ever had to deal with a grandparent forcing them to pray.
Yeah.
So
I won't do
that
it.
actually reminds me that I need to ask you, Undead. You need to come on my show and share a deconversion story if you have one.
Mine's not that interesting, but I'm
Neither was
always
mine.
going to-
Neither
I
was
hear that all the
mine.
time, but I'm magic where I can make everything interesting.
All right. I mean, I'm always down to collab, and you seem like a nice person. I think this is the second stream I've seen with you in it. I was on the one with that one lunatic who said he had like superpowers.
Oh yeah.
I was the one who kept showing
Where
Bible
was I for
verses
this?
in the side chat.
That's right. I remember that. Oh my god, yes.
I'm just mad that he left without explaining anything.
Well, what do you expect? I mean,
Exactly.
you're talking. Oh fuck, what was his name? He's popped into a few.
Superman.
No. He's got shit. It'll come to me. But anyways,
He had a weird last name. I can't remember.
yeah. But he's been known to pop in and like almost proselytize sometimes. So
Oh, so you get them in your own channel as well? Okay,
Yeah.
because you remember when I had you on my show, and then the after show frustrated you, Kate, me, and then good old Darth Dawkins. That was shitloads of fun.
he's popped into one of mine too in the earlier days.
That clip that I cut out of there, 17 minutes of Kate ripping the shit out of Darth Dawkins, is
that was glorious.
Yes, that is the highest view count on my entire fucking channel. It's almost at 1,000 views.
Klingons would be proud of that shit. They'd be going, kapla!
I think like the first time I heard of Dolph Dawkins was when I think Destiny debated him.
Who?
And he was crazy. Destiny. Like, you guys know who Destiny
Not
is?
familiar with that one.
Oh, Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
He's like a political YouTuber thing, but like he does like these ones as well.
Dusty?
Destiny.
Destiny.
Oh, no, you lost me.
He
Don't know this one.
He does most of his shit on Twitch.
Yeah.
He has some YouTube
He
stuff.
debated Tom Jump. Like
Well, T-Jump, I know.
they had a debate on modern.
Wait a
debate.
minute.
That was recently, was it not?
Yeah.
United
it was on,
Meowth,
like,
are
Morocco
you?
and stuff.
Or I'm sorry, Undead Meowth. Are you trying to post a link or something?
Yeah, I posted a link to
Neil, give him a spanner, will ya?
Oh,
I got it.
dude. Yeah, you need one for that.
I was just
it.
posting
Yeah.
Vikram's channel link because I just saw in the private chat that
Well, thanks.
okay, so for the people in the chat, since I'm too lazy to type, this is Vikram's channel. Oh, still didn't go through. Big sad maneuver.
No, I just wrenched you. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now you can get away
Give it
with
30
anything,
seconds.
Undead.
Give it
Oh,
30
Lordy,
seconds, and then you can post the link. That's the going rate.
I see. YouTube is slow.
Yes,
How do I
very.
delete my own
Just like me.
thing?
Oh, Neil! Damn it, Neil! We're
What?
trying to be gentlemen here.
What?
Gentlemen and lady. You're talking about eating the.
What?
Oh, Lord.
No. I called myself slow. Come on, get with the program.
I thought you were talking about eating the young.
No. There's no slow involved there.
Oh, okay.
I'm thoroughly confused.
It just gulps them down.
Never
Gulps them right down.
mind. Where are you guys going with this?
See, Orla Seraph heard the same shit I heard. Like, come on, Neil.
I don't know how we went from being slow to eating our young.
That's when they're the tastiest, though, right?
No, come on. Like veal. Stop, Neil. The jokes are disgusting. When they're nice and tender. Oh, my goodness.
Well,
Neil,
well, the other thing you can do is you force feed them, and then you have the child foie gras going on there.
children foie gras.
Oh man, that was the highlight of this stream, if I must say.
Math Pig, no one ever wears pants during the 604.
I already stood up. They saw my pants. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you guys like that gratis, as we say in Canada, crotch shot? All that for crotch shot.
No. You don't want a crotch shot of this broad.
I don't know.
You don't know what people like.
People.
Hey, I could name you a person who definitely does not want a crotch shot of this broad, and that's part of the problem.
You know what the real problem is men have been complete, utter fucking fools in sending dick pics for years, unsolicited, unwanted by women. Hold on. And then this fucking Snapchat premium shit comes out and women are selling their nudes for fucking cash.
Oh, God.
We are so stupid. We could have made a mint.
Funny story about that.
The really bad.
The money. We
Back
gave
when I was a
away
porn
all
actor, I did that.
I
When
have
was a
actually.
porn actor, I had a premium Snapchat on Patreon for $15.
Oh, jeez. I have actually
I'm making
received.
one for me.
I was
I'm
part of
making
the
mine as soon as I'm
Pornhub
done here.
community.
Same. I still am.
I have actually received dick pics from another trans woman who demanded that I reciprocate. And it's like, no, I don't think so.
Just find some dick pics online and send them one of those.
Well, the
I'm
last time
serious.
somebody asked me for a dick pic, I sent him Richard Nixon.
Old tricky dick.
I used to keep a picture of Walter Cronkite laying around in case anybody wanted a picture of me. You know, one of those. Back when I used to be on IRC. Does anybody here remember IRC?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you're old, Neil. Of course you would remember.
IQ just updated us. The dick pic market is flooded. Stocks are down. See,
Okay,
we missed it. We should have. You gotta get in early. We should have been monetizing the dick pics early. But now all the women have taken over everything. Our shit ain't worth nothing. Can't do nothing with it now.
There's your dick pic right there.
Oh my god, that's a fucking guitar pick.
Okay, Tony, let's get really revealing over here. Do you remember Why Talk?
Wait, is Tony taking a
Oh man, okay, now you're talking.
IRC? Yeah, in real yes.
Internet relay chat.
What about ICQ?
That was later. That wasn't it?
Well, IRC has been around forever, but ICQ
yes,
and took the mold off that format and created their own sort of.
Yes, they did.
And then AOL, IRC was about the same time. So
yeah, I was not impressed with ICQ, but I'm weird that way.
It was an Israeli company, if that means anything.
I was the one who, whenever possible, would use Talk or Why Talk.
Yeah,
with like-minded Unix types.
Unix?
Yes, Unix.
Unix
on the NASDAQ.
I'm thinking eunuch as in like the old.
No, not that one. No.
You know, remember that Mel Brooks movie where he was pretending to be a eunuch or a eunuch, and then and he was like, and then he's not the eunuch.
Hold on, IQ just fucking slayed the chat. Down 15 points on the NASDAQ.
Yeah, now we're talking. Okay.
IQ, we need to write a fucking sitcom. Me and you and Neil can get a bunch of beers and write a sitcom, and it would be fucking perfect.
There has to be fart jokes. Can there be fart jokes?
That's where you come in.
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
I want nothing to do with the production of this, but I definitely want to hang out with y'all and drink beers as you guys just tell fart jokes.
Shut up, star of the show.
I will
star of the show.
I'll guarantee
it in front of the camera.
No, I'm dead, man. You just came out of nowhere. So tonight, like I never heard of you until tonight, and I was like, all right, I like what's going on in the chat. Let's invite her in. So here you are.
I appreciate being considered for this honor of being on the Neil show.
So Undead, what's going to happen here?
Honor? Somebody's been lying to you.
It was probably Nervardia.
So Undead, what's going to happen here is we're going to make you the star of this show. I need you to. You and Vikram are going to co-host this sitcom. It's going to be y'all's show. If y'all can bring in some other people, maybe we have Sassy come in, Sassy comes out. She comes in, she comes out. But this is how the show's going to work. But
let's hear it.
And then, Lavender Lady can be like the wise bartender barista type.
Bartender.
I'm going to take.
Wait. I get alcoholic coffee. I am.
What is the role that Whoopi Goldberg played on the Enterprise?
Guinan. She was the barkeep.
One of the best.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Ever. She's one of my favorites next to Q.
Yeah, I liked Q. What's that actor's name?
John Delancey.
I did not know that until this very day, but I always see him and shit. I'm like, Q.
You're welcome.
Q.
He's also he's an atheist, and he's spoken at many atheist events.
Bro, you know how trippy it would be for Q to show up wearing like some 14th century clothes at an atheist event? I'm like, holy shit, the show's real. Oh, god damn.
Well, you know, when you play a deity of sorts by the name of Q, it's no doubt that you're going to be an atheist after that. But he was already one before he took on the role. But he says that he felt it was funny that he got to play a godlike character while being an atheist.
And then he was just like laying down, like, what's going on? I have this pain in my stomach. Did you eat today? Eat.
I had a couple babies. Come on.
He just didn't know it. Like hunger, like crippled him. Like he had no concept of hunger.
I'm kind of looking forward to the Weetabix baby flavor that's coming out soon. Actually,
Oh Jesus!
you know, for the morning when I can't actually cook up my babies. I
No,
like baby
no,
flavored Weetabix.
I'm waiting for an instant baby mix. You know, you just like stir it up and it's blended baby. It's probably some powder synthesized in a lab, but like,
Yeah,
it tastes
okay.
fine enough.
Hey, I'm a chemist. I know it'll be fine. Yeah, or baby pablum, like actual baby pablum.
Oh, jeez.
Oh Lord!
I
Dude,
have not been
don't
close
even
to that
laugh.
stuff.
I still love rice pablum every once in a while. I have to have some because it tastes so good.
I like corned beef hash.
People are
It
gonna-
doesn't taste like anything, right?
No, it's got a sweet flavor. Baby rice pablum is fucking awesome. And I'm not going to hear the end of this for the rest of my life now.
Okay, because it's been many decades since I have been within arm's reach of pablum.
Not me. It's in the shelf right now. I eat it like you would like porridge or what's the other one?
Cream of wheat.
Thank you. Cream of wheat.
That's my shit.
Yeah, but the
That's-
pablum is a lot. The pablum is a lot thinner than that, isn't it?
Pablum, no, you can make it thick or thin like you do oatmeal. Look at me. I'm an expert in pablum, people.
Yes, you are, and we're beginning to worry about you, Neil.
52 years, not months, years.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
if you throw in some tapioca into that mix of vital ingredients of life, you have the perfect retirement home Sunday brunch.
Exactly.
Oh, I have fond memories of the week I spent feeding my ex tapioca. She had to have all of her teeth extracted because
Oh no!
they just went to hell, basically.
Ugh.
And
She
there
did
was
that.
some. Say again.
They did all that for pudding?
Yeah, pretty much. No, what had happened, and this is a very, very sad story. No, really and truly, it is. She had some bad experiences with a dentist as a child, where the dentist did not give her anywhere near enough anesthetic before beginning to work, and she's sitting there in excruciating pain and cannot scream out or anything because she'd get beat on. So she developed this phobia against dentists and hadn't seen a dentist in well over 30 years, or well over 20 years, and the teeth went to hell as a consequence, and some of the bone in the jaw started going to hell. And yeah, she had everything extracted, and for about a week, essentially all she could eat was tapioca. And then I'm making the I got really good at making tapioca, I'll tell you. And I haven't,
because it's like my all-time favorite pudding.
I can still do it. I haven't done it in a long time, but it comes right back, man. You got me thinking. I might have to actually make that someday.
When I see Diana, let's see, tapioca and a really good expensive scotch, and we're gold.
Neil, I'll tell you what. Come on out here. Do you know what chicken paprikash is?
Yeah, we talked about this. You said you were going to make it to me already.
Yes, you come out here.
that
I serve
now.
you the chicken paprikash. You die, but you die happy. Yeah. It's a heart attack on wheels.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Instant hardening of the arteries. Did I actually say this?
I love corned beef hash. Don't you guys be knocking corned beef hash?
Oh no!
good
Someone's
shit.
disrespecting corned beef hash.
The stuff
Like-
from Hormel in a
Corned
can.
beef hash is basically mashed potatoes on top of a mix of baked beans and corned beef with a bit of
Yes.
ketchup for lubrication. But that's the whole
For
experience.
lubrication. Have you ever had corned beef hash poutine style? I don't fucking think so.
No, I have not.
That's the shit that I've been trying to remind people. Like, yo, my Canadian friends keep talking about some fucking food. I can't never remember. It's something.
Some teen.
Something.
No, that's not right. Ovaltine? No,
No, it ain't oval potency teen. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
See,
some shit they be eating. I don't know, but they don't talk about it.
No.
They keep talking about some shit I ain't never ate. And I don't know what the fuck they call it, but I'm gonna try to remember.
It's French fries and cheese curds. You've probably had it before.
Yeah, isn't that supposed to be, what is it, poutin? Or something like that?
That's just called an American snack in the United States. So
we don't even give that its own fucking category because I live in Chicago. Bro, Neil, when you come to Chicago next, you're gonna go to Portillo's. You're gonna get
Yo, there's a Portillo's here in Tampa.
That's fucking wild that they're fucking branching out because they refused to for literally 60 years.
Yeah, I think Tampa was one of the first places to get a franchise outside.
Nice.
Good food.
Nice. It's fucking nasty, delicious.
Let me get this straight. So apparently I am going to be doing the Chicago, Pittsburgh.
No.
No. Well, Vikram lives in my city. I could see his ass anytime.
What we will do, Neil, is we will do a combined live stream from the Lavender Studio.
That would be awesome.
I could make it work. That was the thing.
My relatives and get a lot of money out of them.
There you go. I liked the
What if I
words
offer food? Can y'all just come to Chicago? I'll cook, and we can go grab some shit to eat, and I'll get some shit on Amazon. And Sassy, we can bring her, and she can run a bath for everybody because I'm not getting.
There you go. Yeah, and then clog up the dog with the rose petals.
I'll keep him with me. He's not smart.
Mikey, you cook for me, and you probably aren't getting rid of me. I'm sorry.
Oh, man,
no! What a dope roommate to have. What the fuck?
One of the statements I most fondly remember was when Cy was here. He looked over toward the desk. Oh, is this where the magic happens? And I know just for some reason it was nice the way he put that. I had some things I wanted to ask him. How to set shit up and how to get things running. And no, I can't with anything short of a Ouija board.
Yeah, and we all know how that's going to fare for you.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Damn, man. The whole thing was shocking, out of the blue, and a lot of us are still reeling from that. And it's understandable.
Yes, definitely. I know.
Huge presence.
Say again? Oh, he was a huge presence. Yes, absolutely. And there are those I know who are absolutely devastated.
To Sai.
Who are who are still
I haven't had a
chance
to do this. Yeah.
Salud. It's empty, but what the hell? I hadn't got to refill it yet. No, there are those who are still in pieces over this whole thing. I am known still to burst into tears. I mean, spontaneously, I might think of something, just the way he said something, or what he said, or whatever it is, and I'm bawling like a baby again.
Yep, and don't fight it. Don't ever fight it.
Well, like I posted earlier, was it yesterday or today? I'm not going to stop crying, am I?
I saw that one.
And
you will in time, but just the memories won't be as painful as they are right now. That's all.
If there were any way, I would gladly exchange my life for his.
No. That's not how it works. You imagine we'd all be here talking about you right now, and I don't want that kind of shit to happen. Not right now. You've got time left with us.
It's always hard letting someone go, but the best thing to do for it is to just focus on the happy memories.
Yeah. And he'd want you to do that, and you fucking know that, Diana. But those memories are going to be with you forever, and they're not going to be hard to remember after a certain amount of time. It's going to be, you'll be able to look back and smile, and you'll be able to look back and laugh, because, I mean, there were some fantastic, fun times. I witnessed them myself.
He would not leave me alone when I started getting into a self-deprecating mood.
That's what human fellowship and love is all about. And he was all about that. You know that.
And then there were the times when he and Karis would gang up on me.
Oh, for sure. Somebody's got to be the dog pile victim. Right? But this is what I mean. That's the kind of shit that you'll be able to look back in time and laugh about it and feel good that you got to be a part of that guy's life and him a part of yours. Right? That's how we live on. Remembering.
Well, I've said it myself, yes. Our afterlife is the memories of us held by those who loved us.
Exactly.
Or those who knew us, let's put it that way.
And everyone in the chat right now is sending you love. Everyone.
I question their taste, but that's okay.
I'm sending hate. Hold on, let me get in here.
Okay, that's better. You got the right thing going on here.
Mikey's all about balance.
Oh man!
It is 8:30, guys, and I gotta call this quits. But
it's been real. It's been fun. Feel free to invite me on the next show.
Absolutely.
Fun flies when you're having time, doesn't it?
I will send you a message on Facebook because it's the only way you and I are connected right now, Undead. And I'll let you know about. I'll send you a pic. I have photos of my schedule, and we'll pick something, and we'll have you on the show, and we'll have a really cool after party.
Sounds cool.
Because everyone in here has been on my show.
If you end up not being able to get a hold of me, I don't use Facebook too often, but like I said, Tony Design knows me, or where to find me. Apparently, he's been skulking outside my windows at night. So,
is he that guy that wears the alien mask that everyone sees outside the window?
I don't know. For all I know, he might just be my sleep paralysis demon.
He's gonna send you a dick pic. I'm fucking.
That's the best fucking answer that I have ever heard.
IQ.
Never before in any of my after party
IQ's good
version stories have I heard the word demon possessed. What's it?
Sleep paralysis demon.
Yes. Oh, it's fucking genius.
IQ's good. I got to give it to IQ. IQ, you're.
Why do you think
comedy.
I call him moderator extraordinaire?
He's good. Damn, you're good. I'm jealous a little bit. Let me shill for 10 seconds here. Hail Voltron, that's hilarious.
Wait,
I'm gonna start
in the fucking chat.
I'm gonna start streaming on Mixer, so I'll drop the link one more again. www.mixer.com/Mikey Famine. Thank you, Neil, for having me. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. I appreciate your voice. I like your vibe.
Would you like to ASMR you to see?
Oh no, that shit's so trash bag, man.
Neil,
y'all
what we
are weird.
Go ahead.
Mikey, just for you, I'm seriously considering making a Mixer account. I hope you're happy.
Yeah,
Neil, what we need.
I'll get you in the chat. We'll just talk shit. It'll be fun.
If you were watching that particular stream that I was hosting, what we really need is ASMR, Chuck Tingle, and S.J. Thomason.
No.
Fucked in the butt by my ASMR fuck.
I am pretty sure that the earth would explode if those three.
Because we had Duke Bonanza on, we had Faye on. I'm trying to remember who the hell else was there, and Duke was going on about how Faye could tell.
I was there.
You were there? Okay. I couldn't remember if you were there or not. And for those who were not there, those of you who know Jen with one N, she started talking about Chuck Tingle. I had never heard of Chuck Tingle before. I will never forget Chuck Tingle.
Just
I didn't-
Google it, people. That's all I can tell you right now.
Yeah,
Google
Chuck Tingle. It works, really. It does. His books are on Amazon. Very reasonably priced, by the way.
it. Yeah, for what though? Have you
There's nothing
seen
like
the-
an afternoon opening a Chuck Tingle book and listening to Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yes, absolutely. I think that he does those books just for the titles. You know that.
Diana, have you
That's
heard of
probably
golf
accurate.
clapping? 'Cause I'm not-
Say again.
Have you heard of golf clapping? Because I'm now deaf in this ear.
Oh, okay. Or what is it that the Nationals do? They have that whole baby shark thing going on.
Don't Sassy in the chat. Everybody duck.
How in the hell do you find people on Mixer? This is like the most complicated process ever. I think. Am I giving up my social security code? What's going
Yes.
on?
Yeah.
Yes.
And your firstborn male child.
Give it to them.
Well, it's a good
That's
thing
why
I'm
I can't get on
infertile.
Mixer.
And Mixer gets a solid plug from my channel.
I never had a firstborn male child, so I can't get on Mixer.
I might have one. Might be under the bed.
Oh, come on.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I do have a firstborn male child that I've never met. It is possible.
Right? There's rumors
things
that I have
do
one.
happen.
So there you go.
These things
Oh,
do happen.
really?
Yeah. There are rumors. I don't know if I believe it, but
See,
Yes,
I was
I'm
formed
pretty
out of radioactive sludge, so I know I have no
You
offspring because I'm not even.
you
human.
haven't been sitting and watching TV and then heard,
no,
right?
I haven't heard that yet. And I figure by now I probably would have. But yeah, there was rumors. And hey, there could be
You got
Now, I occasionally think it would be interesting to look up my biological parents because those who don't know, I'm adopted. But I would always refrain because I would think of the scenario where you go up to the door, right? And then and the door guy opens the door. Hi, I'm looking for my mother. Honey, have you not told me something?
Mikey, I have a real talk question. I got a warning saying this stream is for mature audiences only. Please only continue if you're eligible to view this content. Are you doing questionable things, Mikey? I gotta know.
just you wait.
I have to put that before all of my streams because I have been anticipating the day that you would join me.
The day that he has to whip it out and wiggle it in front of the camera. That's when they drop all the cash. Right?
That wouldn't. I'm gonna get sparks out my ass on that one.
Yeah.
Send
their-
the cash,
their
send the
little-
cash over here, will you?
Did I mention I was a cam boy on Pornhub? Did I?
Mixer's
I
just
was just
like
about to say,
man Pornhub.
I was just about to say, like, Mixer will ban you for saying Twitch thought. Like, I feel as though your best bet for that is Chatterbait. That's what I used to use. I still got 58 subscribers on Chatterbait. If you're one of those 58, I know, and I know what you do. You sick humans. Disgusting.
You little nasty. You little nasty.
All right, you guys, I'm 8 minutes past my go time. So,
It's time to go. We're out of here.
dude, I got to get up at 4 a.m.
Let's get out of here. I'm tired.
All right, then. I'm kicking your ass out of here first.
See you on Mixer.
But thanks for having me here, Neil. Seriously.
Thank
Thank you, Neil.
Always a pleasure. And Vikram, dude, you're always welcome in here. You're my neighbor, for fuck's sakes. And Undead Man, it's been great having you in here. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, this was way more fun than I could have possibly imagined.
Well, I'm going to get in touch with you, and we'll set something up, and we'll do a show with you.
For sure.
Well,
Warning, my voice isn't usually this raspy. I work at a haunted house, so that's why I sound like a prepubescent emo child. So be prepared for next time when
Okay.
I have a
You're
nice,
like
sexy
Sonny
voice.
Moore.
I have to go to the bathroom. few minutes.
Well, as long as we're talking about voices, we could always do this, right?
Absolutely. Of course we could. All right.
With
all the girls in the audience are going, oh my goodness.
yeah, and just that voice and a rack the size of a city bus, yeah, they go together, I was always told that I had the perfect face for radio.
Yeah, me too. My mom never agreed with him, though. Weird how that works. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had a lot of fun because I sure did, and I had a few beers too, but I always do, so that's nothing new. Until next time, guys, I'll let you guys know who's next up on the menu, shall we say. Brace Atheist, Aaron Lewis, 666 on Twitter. Give her a follow. She's actually an awesome human being. I believe you know what? I'm not going to spoil shit. We'll wait till Wednesday when I talk to her, and you guys will find out all about her because she's got quite the backstory. And anyways, until then, guys, like I always say at the end of these things, it's called faith because it's not knowledge. And you can thank Mr. Christopher Hitchens for that beautiful saying. We'll see you guys next time.
Salud.
Feed him the word, Neil.